Good morning, everyone. This is Miss Purple. Yes, I'm sitting out on the patio. I wanted to come and I wanted to apologize for the upside down video that I made. I didn't realize it was upside down until I went and watched it. And I want to thank you all who are new to my channel. Welcome to Miss Purple's World. And for those who's been rocking with me, how y'all doing, my kings and my queens? I just want to come today. It's nothing. It's really nothing. I just wanted to come today and chat a little bit. I just sit back and I watch our children of today, our little babies. I'm going to say from the age of 9 and down. I want you to tell me, why is it that the young parents of the day, I don't understand why. I know these parents now are 12, 13, 14, 15. Because I know some 12-year-olds that didn't have babies. And I know the grandmothers are like maybe in their late 20s, early 30s. And the great-grandmothers are in their 40s. But why is it that the great-grandmothers can't tell their grandchildren? Because the grandmothers can't tell them nothing. Why is it that the great-grandmothers can't step in and talk to these kids about how to raise their children? Because when I go out and I see children that hit their mothers and hit their grandmothers, guys, I ain't gonna lie, it made me want to take them little children and just. But I don't fault them. I fault the mother and the grandmother. I do. I fault the mother, grandmother, and the great grandmother because our children ain't raised like we were raised. We said something out of content, bam, we got slapped in the mouth. I know I did. We couldn't even be around grown-ups in the same room with them. We had to go in the back and play. Nowadays, children in the conversation with the parents and the grandparents and the parents' friends. Nowadays, children are cursing you out worse than the grown-ups are cursing. I don't get it, guys. I don't get it why we got all these this is what I'm finna say, punk-ass parents out here parenting. I don't get it. It hurts my feelings to see that. Because like I say, sometimes people say, well, that's how my mama raised me. But baby, sometimes in life, we have to break those cycles. Because we don't break those cycles, we keep going on and on and on down a generation with these cycles. And what we need to stop doing is pointing fingers at, well, my grandmother did it when she was young with my mother, and my mother did it with us when we were young. No, break the cycle, baby. That's a cycle. Because with me, my mom, like I said, and my dad, they raised us right. We was children. We played as children. We watched TV as children. We didn't have all these computers and all this stuff. Parents need to make these kids go out and play. And quit sitting up in that house looking at TV all day and on that computer all day, baby. Playing them darn games. Because that is not healthy. That's why we got so many overweight children. Because one thing we as parents sit back, I'm not talking about the older parents like myself, 50 and on down. I'm talking about these young parents that's in their 20s and their 30s. And what I'm going to tell you, like I tell y'all, what you do, your kids going to do. They watch you and they portray what they see. So if you're cursing and you're smoking and drinking, guess what? Your kids gonna do it too because they feel like, well, mama do it in front of us, and sometimes mama might do it with them. Because I see it a lot with these young girls blowing weed in their baby faces like that shit cute. That ain't cute, baby. That is not cute. And it makes Miss Purple upset when I see stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So for you parents that are parents, I appreciate you. But for you parents that are punk-ass parents, step up and raise your children right. Because if not, your children going to be raising you. Because 9 times out of 10, what a lot of children doing, they're raising the parents. Because they're out here smoking with the parent, they're drinking with the parent, they got guns and shit. But the parents say, well, I didn't raise you ain't raised them at all. Step up and be a real parent to your children. And for you men who are missing in your children's life, get real. Get in your child's life. Find out what your child doing. Find out who your child hanging out with. Because you think your child is this and that, and your child doing everything behind your back. I'm just going to be honest. Because my kids, when I found out, people would come tell me when I stayed in YA, they'll come and tell me, Miss Lavender, your children out there cursing. I believe them. I believe them. I didn't go behind a grown up and say, "No, my children don't do that," because I know when a child get around their parent, they do some shit they ain't got no business doing. And mine was that's how mine was, because in front of me they were respectful, but behind my back, I had to do a little knocking them out sometimes. You know what I'm talking about? But see, my kids, I raised them. I raised them by myself, and I felt like I did a damn good job. They say, "Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, thank you, no, thank you." But then I look at their children. Now, my baby girl, she on her children. But my oldest daughter, I told her, you raised her. Well, mama, they didn't want it. My uncle didn't want them saying uncle and thank you. And yet you, but like I told her, that ain't how I raised you. So why would you raise your children like that? You got to raise your children the way you was raised. If you was raised coming from a decent family and you said, "Yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am," then raise your children the same way. Because I promise you, respect and courtesy go a long way, guys. And I mean that. There's something coming out of Miss Purple's mouth. Now, on behalf of that, I just want to come and say, if you like what you see on my videos, you like the things that I do, because I'm trying to incorporate more things in my videos now. So I've been sitting back thinking, what can I do? Because right now I got a business that I'm trying to sit back. I got to cut my nails off so I can sit down and start getting on my book. I decided to go ahead and write a book. And the first book is not going to be about the life of Miss Purple. I had a vision, and the vision came back to write an erotic book. So if you're not into that kind of stuff, this book won't be for you. I'm going to be honest with you. But like I said, on behalf of that, I just want to say God loves you, and so does Miss Purple. And I just want to say, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, you share and like, and also leave me some comments. I will get to those comments. And another thing, as Miss Purple always say at the end of her video, I want to say this too, because I share a lot of my videos on my Facebook channel. I want to say I love my Facebook family also just as much as I love my YouTube channel. And I just want to say, on behalf of that, peace, love, hugs, and oh yes, baby, kisses, as always. You all have a beautiful and wonderful, blessed day. Take care, stay sweet, and Miss Purple will get back to y'all. Mwah. Love y'all.